Come on, come on. What's going on? Hey, come on in. Hey, this is Rocky. Um, if you is your first time here, I just want to tell you to hang out for a little bit, watch the video. If you feel like subscribing as you hear me talk, you're more than welcome to. I would like you to stay for the long term. And if it's not interesting you, maybe you can go ahead and find something that interests you here on YouTube. But I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you so much. For all of you that already been here, so welcome back. This is February 1st, and again, this is Rocky. I want to talk to you today. Let's get straight to it. We got a lot of things to talk about, and there's so many things to talk about as the world continues to evolve and we learn and we grow. We're trying to understand, and really, that's really the connection and the bond for everything in this world is deeper understanding. So, today we're going to talk about a couple things. Really, the main focus is is viewing your path as the only choice, the only way, or the why not choose the path that you've always resisted. So, let me share with you just a couple of different scenarios. You have someone who's had some difficulties in their life, right? As many of us here, myself included, I've been open and honest with you guys about a lot of the problems that I've had in my life. I shared on an old YouTube channel a lot of my successes and a lot of my growth and my wealth of like learning how to grow a business. And it really was I want to say it was my third business. My two other businesses were like really small, but this is my third one. And it was growing really, really rapid and fast. And I learned along the way. Um, and in that YouTube channel that's old and forgotten and has nothing to do with anything that we ever talk about here, so you probably won't find it. And if you do, great. But I had something I thought that was wonderful, and I attached myself to it as being my success and as a representation of who I was in being a better or greater man. And it was something that was outside of me. It was my money, my business, my success, my fatherhood, my husbandhood, my business relationships. My money was growing, and if you really think about it, I attached the inner core of who I was, the soul of who I was, what represented me internally. I attached myself to everything externally. I was living outside of myself. And I share myself with you so many times on here, but I share a little bit of that because I want to help you relate to understanding a deeper understanding about yourself and the problems you're having and how to look at them. And once we have understanding of the problems that maybe you are going with or going through or someone's going through or a spouse or a wife or somebody, when we have deeper understanding, then oh, now I see it. And now I know what to do with it. Now it's clear to me what it is. And now I know what to do with this. But when we don't have understanding and we have these problems, we can't see clearly. We don't know where it's at. Like, why is this happening to me? Why? Why? So we begin to lose ourselves because if we don't see clearly, we have to find out why it's that person is doing this to me. It must be that person. I know it is. I know it's this person. We have this desire to want to understand so badly that we clearly miss the point and we see something else as the problem when it's not the problem. And again, when we're looking outside of ourselves and we're reaching outside, these problems are happening to me at work because of this. these people at work and this situation at work, and it must be these things and these people and this situation happening. Again, we're extending so far outside of ourselves, we begin to lose ourselves inside. So many of you guys here have problems, and most of them are relationship problems. Okay? And when these relationship problems come around and they start to affect our lives, like going through divorce, or we have maybe health problems, things of that nature, they can lead into other things. It's a ricochet effect. It hits everything. This problem comes into your life, and it starts, boom, it hits your job, boom, it hits your car, boom, it hits your baby, it hits your wife, it hits your relationship, it hits your friends. And that's where what problems come in. They come in, and we give them more resistance or more pull, and they get more power, and they start to hit things off into your life, and they knock off your family and your friends, and co-workers, money. That's the problem. We give it life. We attach ourselves to the outside. We attach ourselves to so much outside of us. This is just the beginning. Again, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. This is the first video of 2024. We are on February 1st. There's so much more to come. I want you to remember my name. My name is Rocky. And I want you to remember the things that you learn here are probably not things that it's not the first time you've heard it. Matter of fact, here, let's give credit to all those others that came before me. Everything I say to you is never the first thing. You've heard this so many other times before, but the difference is that I am you. You are me. We are a reflection of each other. This is a mirror you're looking into. I am just like you, a man just like you. I am no different. I want love. I want appreciation, respect. I want recognition. I want comfort. I want strength. I want joy and happiness, as just as you do, and just as we all deserve this in this world. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and please subscribe. But remember, when we want these things, these beautiful things that we so rightly deserve, this world has trained us. We have consistently been trained through generation and generation, from grandmother to father, to mother, to child, to son, and so on and so forth, that we naturally are moving through this earth as a replica of the past people of our past. And you are naturally thinking and moving and flowing in a way that is outside of yourself. The only way out of all of this pain and this chaos, this is the pain and chaos that we bring to ourselves, and it's just rolling across the earth. And as beautiful as this earth is, and as beautiful as we should see it, we don't see it that way because we're accustomed to seeing all the pain. The only way out is in. The only way out is deep inside of you. I want you to remember that when we have full understanding and awareness is when we can begin. And so it shall now begin, if you're here, for you. So here's the first thing that we must understand, that every problem in your life has nothing to do with the outside. It's in you. And here's what here's what makes a difference between um, the great ones is that you fully take responsibility for even things that have nothing to do with you. For example, there may be some catastrophic event going on across the world on the other side of the world. It's so chaotic and catastrophic. There's people all over the world talking about it. It's on the news. It actually flares up different conversations of maybe race or death or hate or violence or politics. And it's all the way on the other side of the world, and it has such a massive impact. And it just ricochets. It's just like that pain and suffering that just comes into across the world, and it's just hitting everybody at all levels in all conversations. And here I take the responsibility to hold peace, and for that not to be to move my energy. And I take the full responsibility of the pain, of the suffering that's going on across the world. And as it comes to me in conversation, or it comes to me in some way, shape, or form, I take the full responsibility in saying, I see every single person. I know this is going on there. I understand what you're saying, but I just want you to know that we're all beautiful. We are all beautiful. Whoever your God is loves you and created you as beautiful and as perfect as you are. You're the most perfect living specimen on earth. You're human. You're perfect. God created you exactly as beautiful as you are right now. There is nothing wrong with you. Your beautiful skin, your beautiful eyes, from your feet to your hands, from your mouth to your hair. Everything about you is perfect. There's nothing wrong with you. You're loved by so many. I know that there's people that called you today that love you. And I know that there's people that like you today, that talk to you. And I know you smiled today, and you're going to smile tomorrow. Do you feel that energy? The pain and the suffering from across the world will not ricochet off of me. I take full responsibility in glowing love and peace and beauty and speaking life to you. And it's that awareness of the energy that flows through me when negativity flows to me. It's that awareness of who I am and what will become of me in my thoughts when that negativity comes to me, and the words I choose to vibrate out of me into you. We must take full responsibility for all good and for all bad. It starts inside. I love you guys. I hope you come again. We took a little time here, but please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. I will see you again tomorrow. Take care. Bye.